Alright, so next day, putting it together, still shiny. Use the speed clear on this. And I guess I'm going to answer a couple questions. And we're going to paint a few pieces. We're trim blacking all the faded plastic pieces, you know, just give it a fresh look. Here you go, HPR. I don't use my shaker much, but this can, the ball would not come loose in it, so. It's loose now. Came loose right away. Alright, we'll let that shake for a minute. And somebody asked me about this petition here. Yeah, why I don't paint in the petition. Well, this is just a temporary wall, just you know, and it's a petition. It's not a paint booth. Yeah, and that's why I don't like using that paint shaker. Everything just starts going everywhere. Let me turn this off. So anyway, you can paint in your garage, come to find out. But, you know, they just don't like you to have a paint booth. So, that's just a, you know, a clean air room. I can't even get in there. The door's blocked. I don't even use it anymore. It's just like a storage for, this is the R&S Performance holding area. This is Scooter's room, Scooter's corner of my building. So we keep all this stuff in there now. It's mainly for Volkswagens, and it is cool doing body work in there because you get a much better view of what's going on than out here. Till Hans gets me some lights out here. The funny thing about this Jeep is last night I had to turn the lights off and paint it in the dark because there was a moth dive bombing on my one light bulb up here. So we had to just turn the lights off. So this is all just painted in the dark. So I couldn't make a video because I don't know what's going on with the downloads. Ron said that he hasn't had any trouble. Ron, I don't know what it is, but one of my problems might be instead of downloading my video from my camera to the computer and then uploading it, I'm uploading the vids right from the camera. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. My IT guy sort of bailed on me, so I don't know if there's a way that I can take the video from the camera. I mean, Adam's eye was trying to show me when he was here, but I wasn't really watching him too much. Let me put this in the stand over here. But I don't know, it might be better to upload. I don't know if it'd be better to upload the video to like a, you know, a file, and then move it from the file to the YouTube. Because what happens is it ties my camera up. You know, it takes 170 minutes to download a video, then my camera is plugged in. So, and what it's been doing lately is it downloads the video or uploads the video, and then the preview section stays blank until the whole upload's done, and then it'll start previewing the video. And it did that the other day on this Jeep video. It uploaded it and then it previewed it, and it previewed it twice. It took 87 minutes each time. And it went to my page, but you couldn't click on the video, you know, so it was there all day just sitting there. And I was scared to unplug the camera because sometimes you can just lose everything when you do that, you know, the video. So, I don't know, man. I'm definitely not a computer guy. I'll be looking for this paint that I just put inside the truck there. So I don't know what's up with that. And then somehow I missed HPR's last video because I'm not getting anybody's videos either now. And yeah, man, I hope to start making videos again soon because that really blows, man. Used to watch your videos every morning. I could count on there being 3 or 4 of them, yeah. But I know you can get burned out, so hopefully everything works out for you. So I got the Skype stuff now. So you guys that are in Canada, if you got Skype, and you want to talk, you know, just drop a message in my inbox. And I just talked to Maddie over in Sweden this morning. For you guys that think you're getting a bad deal in Canada, holy moly, man. He had to pay $400 for a gallon of lacquer primer. So, you guys in Canada aren't getting such a bad deal after all. And he had to get it in Standox. It's the only brand they had, which is, you know, it's an upper end brand. So naturally it's going to be expensive. Hans couldn't get this off here, so I'm going to try to paint it on the car. Alright? Gotta get it done. These are in really rough shape, so we're going to just take them off. Let's see if I can find some adhesion promoter. I'm going to use the adhesion promoter in the can. They do have this in quarts if you like to spray it. You know, if you're a shop owner, a lot of shop guys like to keep it in quarts, spray it in their spray gun. Another question. Let's see, I think I answered the paint booth question. You know, it's all about the loopholes. The other question was about the video downloads. I mentioned that a little bit. And then Messy Laura asked about the difference in the acid content from you know, different brand to different brand. And if I told you I knew, I would be lying to you. I know that when I sprayed Diamond, I know their etch primer was actually in a glass bottle. PPG's was in a glass bottle. Matrix is in a plastic bottle. I think out of all of them that I sprayed, you know, the one that has the strongest acid smell would have been the Diamond. I think it was DE17 at the time. I don't even know if that's the right number now. I know Jeff uses Diamond products, or Glazerith, and he would probably know more about the content, you know, percentage-wise. But I've used a couple different brands, you know. DuPont has the Veriprime, and they all do about the same thing, you know. I think it's the acid that actually is the whole process there. I had a painter tell me one time, I don't know if this is true or not, you know, because I don't really pick everybody's theories apart, and I wasn't responsible for the job at the time I was the body man at this particular shop, but when we weld the quarters on and stuff, they'd make us brush that stuff on with acid brush. We'd do the Veriprime. And when they'd go up to the paint shop, the painters would wipe it off with a lacquer thinner and a rag. And you know, I used to always think that if it wasn't catalyzed, it wasn't happening really, you know. But one of the painters there, I mean, his brother owned the shop and he's been painting for quite a long time. He told me that you can wipe the primer off with the rag, but the metal stays etched. Once you etch it with the acid, all you're wiping off is the color. You can't wipe off the chemical process that happened with the acid. And they would wipe that stuff off and put the epoxy primer down and then 2K it. So I don't know if, you know, if they got shit coming back now or what, but they've been in business for quite a while. You know, they do some nicer cars there. It's one of the bigger small shops in town. It's over in Orlando. So as far as acid content, which brand has the highest, I don't know. I would, you know, from spraying it, I would say the Diamond. It seemed to be the nastiest stuff. Our Glazereth 90 line. And then I had a guy that was painting a tractor, wanted to know about the reds, the single stage reds. I don't know how big of a hurry you're in. If you want, I can send you out a packet, you know, that'll have the factory pack colors in it. They do have some polyurethane, like it's like an Empton. I don't even want to try to say it this morning because my brain's not working right, but it's a polyurethane MSU. There's a can there I have left over from a little job that I did. MSU, and if you read the paperwork, it says it's so it'll go over rusty metal. It's good for saltwater conditions. It's implement paint. That's what I was trying to say. And it's pretty good stuff. I don't know if the color would be close to the Massey Ferguson red for you or not. I do have an open can of the one. Well, it's sort of like the color of my bus. They have 2 reds, I think, or 3 reds. One of them might be close, but if you want a personal message, your email address there, Andrew will send you out a matrix package, or get Matrix to send you a package, and it'll have the factory pack colors that they do have available. I hope that answers your questions. I like the red seemed to hold up pretty good, you know. It was on my bus outside, and yeah, the color holdout was good, the shine was good. I had another guy, my buddy Jeremy out in California, asked me about the single stage. Now I did send you a packet, I think, already. The single stage that we mixed off the bank is comparable to the Concept PPG. It's really nice, sprays really good, it's got good coverage, and it's excellent shine. I did a big van down at the city. I'm going to go and take there in a little while and use that on it. Came out really nice. We're using an etch primer here. It's not an etch primer, this is a adhesion promoter for plastic. It's one of those things that I really, you know, I used to use it hit and miss. And, you can have trouble or you don't have trouble with it. But I took a little class, PPG class, and it was a pretty cool demo. You guys can try this. You guys know how slippery mixing cups are, you know. If you take adhesion promoter and you spray it into a mixing cup and you put paint in there, you can't get it out. So, sort of sold me on the adhesion promoter step. So, we started ordering a lot more adhesion promoter at the dealership after that little demo. Pretty cool. But we're just gonna dust a couple coats on there and hope for the best. This stuff is really fun, sun blasted. So we got the booth question answered. And the other thing is Andrew's, you know, right around the corner trying to get that place over there, the warehouse. Hopefully that'll work out, and we won't have to paint anything here. Yeah. It's hard when you paint a car like my race car. It's painted, but it has to stay covered up back there because overspray kills everything. That was the idea behind the petition. But, you know, stuff happens, and it's usually for the better. Yeah. So yeah, Jay Carey, saw your video from Hong Kong. That was cool. Real cool stuff there. Yeah, that's a lot of plane traveling. A lot of hours on a plane. Make sure you get up and walk around. You don't sit down that long. Those are some cool pictures. For sure. Yeah, when you go for a trip, you go on a trip. Pretty interesting. Yeah, you can tell a lot by a person by the kind of car they have, and you can tell he was sort of an interesting guy from the car. And, that video just confirmed it. So, sure we'll get some interesting stuff from him. Yeah, there's a local junkyard here that I did some paint stuff for, Mr. Carey, and I was over and snooping around. They have an indoor section of the junkyard. They have a lot of old motors and stuff up in the area, and they have some old Camaro sheet metal. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna go over there and do a video of it. But they have a Jag sitting over there, and the deal was it was a gentleman's car, and he was restoring it, and he passed away, and his wife just wanted the car out of the garage, I guess. And these gophers ended up with it, and it's just sitting over there. I don't even know if they know what they have. I was going to do a video on that, so you can tell us what they got. I think it's an E-Type, I'm not sure, you know. I know it's a long front end, swoopy. Swoopy. I used to have a shop, and when I was younger, I had this guy next door. The name of his body shop was The Shop, and he restored those Jags. And he had an early 50 Jag, and he was restoring it for somebody. And he just was one of those cars that was like a roadblock for him, and he'd hire me to come over there and work on it, sand on it, whatever, you know, he didn't want to do. It was supposed to be some $1 million car or something, I don't know. With today's economy, what it'd be worth, but it looked more like an MG than a Jaguar. It was early, pre-body style that you have. Can't remember. I remember being a kid, and there was some movie with a Jaguar in it like that. Some young kid going out with some old lady. I can't remember the name of the movie, but the car stuck in the back of my mind. It was the whole movie they were driving around in one of those Jags like that. So, I'm not a movie buff, but I do remember that part of the movie from my childhood. So that was pretty cool. It's weird how cars bring back certain memories when you see them. And I was probably about my daughter's age. I was about 10. I lived in Miami, and we were at an Army Navy store. Eagle Army Navy store is what they used to be called. And I used to hate to go in there because they didn't have any toys. So I was sitting in my mom's car, which was a Volkswagen, 73, oh, not 73, 67 deal. And Metropolitan got hit by a train. And I saw the whole thing. So every time I see a Metropolitan, that train accident flashes back. Weird stuff. And then I had a big brother. I didn't have a father. My mom signed me up for the Big Brother program, and one of my big brothers I had a GTO. I remember riding in that. I think that's what started the whole car thing. And I had another big brother that had a '69 Corvette, and I remember those rides to this day. Anyway, I'm starting to yak. So Jeremy, I answered your question. The tractor question, I think I answered that guy. See, what happened is I don't usually look at my home page or page, whatever, the channel page or whatever. And I happened to look down there and there was a bunch of questions. So I apologize for not answering them sooner. And I've been having to take that medicine, so I've been falling asleep early. So I'm trying to get caught up on my video questions. So if I'm a little late answering questions, that's why. I apologize. I try to answer everybody's question. Oh. I know I still have to do a clutch video for Tom. I haven't been down to the shop to pull out any clutches, but I will be going to Scooters one day, again, soon. So I need to get down there so I can do that. And yeah, do that clutch video, and I got to dig some nitrous stuff out for Jeremy. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off because if I don't, it'll take forever to upload this.